everyone, I am simsweetie and welcome to this video where I will be tackling the somewhat daunting topic of diversity in the Sims and the Sims community. And this video is going to be a little bit different than anything I've done before. I'm doing this sort of casual talking, mostly unedited video with a webcam, and if you notice me looking down, it's because that's where I can see what I'm recording, and I'm trying not to hide behind the microphone, but I do need to be sort of close to it so you guys can hear me. Does that make sense? I don't know. I've tried to kind of pull it out of the way, but it is important for you to hear what I'm going to say, so enough of that rambling. Also, my hair is a mess, so just don't mind that. But like I said, I am going to be talking about diversity in the Sims and the Simming community. I've written some notes. Oh no, this isn't about grammar. We're going to be talking about diversity. So these are just kind of my opinions and thoughts that I've been having. So feel free to discuss your thoughts in the comments. I will be trying to monitor the comments, so just be respectful, try not to fight, and but don't feel afraid to share your opinion. I'll be monitoring the comments, so I will try to keep any of the trolls, I suppose you could say, away. But something I try to do is I do really try to create diverse Sims. I mean, if you look on my channel from like 2 years ago, you might notice in my Sims 3 videos there aren't a lot of diversity, and mostly that's because I hadn't been playing Sims for very long at that point. Some people may or may not know this. I've been playing the Sims since, 2012, I think? 2012? I'm pretty sure that's around when I started. And I started my channel in 2013, so I've been playing The Sims for about a year, and I wasn't super familiar with just making Sims in general, so of course if you look back on those videos, I was also younger at the time and all of that, so you're not going to see a lot of diversity in The Sims in the way they look, in their weights and skin color and ethnicities, and just in their face too. I used to, even before I had this YouTube channel, I would always use the same presets for Sims, you know, the face presets. So definitely if you look back on those videos, you aren't going to see a whole lot of diversity, and I do acknowledge that. Even my old Create a Sim videos, you're not going to see a lot of that. But since then, I have really tried to get better about it, you know, having people of color in my Let's Plays, and people with just different weights, and more, I don't want to say the word realistic, because I feel like realistic bodies, you know, there's so many different kinds of bodies that the idea of a realistic one is kind of skewed, because there are people who would have small waists and there are people who have bigger thighs and all of that, so I do try to kind of have a lot of diversity. How many times am I going to say the word diversity in this video? I don't know. We'll find out. But lately I've been trying to, you know, get my Sims bigger thighs and slide the weight slider up a little bit higher, and just give them different facial features, not the easiest thing to say, and, you know, different size lips. I used to always give my Sims bigger lips, and I think I still kind of do, honestly, but I've been trying to sort of get away from that and make Sims with flatter chests and attempt to make Sims of different ethnicities. Also, not an easy word to say, but it is kind of difficult to make Sims with different ethnicities. Still can't say it, because I mean, it's difficult in The Sims to sort of replicate any sort of look, so, I mean, in The Sims 4 there are a lot of the sort of different ethnicities presets, if you know what I mean, you know, the faces on the side, so you can kind of use those as a guide, but I have been trying to incorporate more diverse Sims in my Let's Plays. I mean, the Sims, I forgot what I was saying like halfway through that sentence. The Sims in my Get to Work Let's Play are supposed to be like Hispanic, if you are familiar with my Get to Work Let's Play. And I'm getting better at it, I think. And in the Simming community, I think even more lately, you're definitely seeing more diversity, but we really weren't seeing a lot of diversity, and I think lately we're seeing more of that. I think I just rephrased the same thing twice, but I would say people are getting better about it, but I think we should still attempt to do that a little bit more. So that's just a little thought, and why I wanted to make this video was because I saw I'm looking down at my notes, by the way, if you're wondering where I'm looking, but I saw the, what is it called, the plus size beauty challenge slash tag going around, and I just thought that that wasn't a good thing. I'm not trying to bash any creators or simming people in this video whatsoever. This isn't targeted at a specific person. This is just kind of the community and my videos and all of that, just as a whole, kind of just some things I wanted to say because I can't keep my mouth shut. And I'm not trying to start drama or any of that, so don't blow this out of proportion. These are just some thoughts. But I really don't like this challenge going around. I mean, honestly, I'm not a big fan of any sort of like challenges that are like the where you have an ugly sim and you have to like transform them. I'm really trying not to call out any creators right now because I mean they're all great and these are varying opinions, so I avoid all those challenges just because I don't like that whole like calling a sim ugly, even though I mean I know they're just a sim, but I feel like it can really enforce some negative stereotypes, so I don't really do any of those challenges plural, multiple. But the plus size beauty challenge slash tag, I definitely think challenge is the wrong word for this. I mean, a lot of creators have also said that, creators, simmers, whatever you want to call them, and they have started calling it a tag, and still I just think that it's kind of a negative thing. Like, if you want to make a plus size sim, I don't think you need to put that in the title. I think you should just make a create a sim video on like a random sim, you know, just like give him or her a name and just make them plus size. I don't think it needs to be a tag or a challenge, and I think that's a thing. I don't know, I feel like I know it's trying to promote different body types because you definitely do see a lot of thinner sims, mostly in the simming community, but I just feel like it's kind of a negative thing, so I'm not going to do specifically that challenge slash tag, but I probably, you know, I might do a create a sim video on a plus size sim, but it's not going to be in the title or anything. I just wanted to say some stuff, so that was kind of the point of this video. If you want to see more of these sort of videos of me just sort of talking with webcam in front of the microphone right here, then let me know, and let me know your opinions on diversity in the sims and the simming community, how you've maybe seen simming videos change over years in terms of the appearance of sims and diversity and all of that stuff. I thought my webcam was going to crash for a minute, but we're good there. And be respectful, don't cause fights. Like I said, I'm going to be monitoring the comments very closely, so if anything gets out of hand, then I will delete those comments. And I don't like deleting comments, so yeah. And sorry if I was hiding behind the microphone in this video because, I mean, it's kind of awkward to be like here, but I do need to talk to the microphone. So I think that's just about it for this video. Like I said, tell me your opinions and make sure to subscribe. I will talk to you all later, and yeah, bye!